Hey guys, welcome back to my channel where we talk about everyday beauty made easy. And today we are going to be talking about those days when you need to get out the door quickly and you need just a one and done eye look, but you still want to look good. So I'm going to be showing you how I do that a lot. I'm also going to be showing you how I use a face palette to get ready really quickly and the brushes that I use with that face palette. So this is my one and done, super quick eye routine. When I need to get out the door quickly, I am showing you with a stick shadow. You could use a cream if you wanted to, or a liquid or whatever, but I'm using a stick today. I am showing you also the quickest, easiest way to do your eyeliner if you want an uplift or if you just want to do just a quick eyeliner with it too. It's great even if you have hooded eyes, it works. I'm using various products from various brands to do this quick look today. I've used a bunch of them on my channel and live streams, so you guys have seen them in action, and I've just been using them for months. But I do want to give a specific thank you to Wonder 2 for sponsoring this video because I am using their Super Stay eyeshadow stick and liner to get this look today. You can use anything, but that's what I'm demoing with today. So let's go ahead and get started, and I will show you what I do when I need to get out the door quickly. If you're not subscribed to this channel, please hit that subscribe button and become part of the family. I'm doing some foundation and concealer testing, so I already have those products on. I'm doing quick eye makeup or quick makeup at all. I skip eyeshadow primer, which probably makes you wonder how eyeshadow stays on, and we are going to talk about that in a little bit. What you need to know right now is that I set from the crease up with translucent powder. That is a really important step for me. It's super quick, but it is necessary with how I apply everything else. So today I'm taking the Wonder 2 Perfect Selfie HD Photo Finishing Powder, and I am going to set my eye area only from the crease up. It only takes a second. So I take just a fluffy brush and I just go like that. That is all I need to do. The reason why I left my lid unset is because if you find a really good shadow stick that stays all day and doesn't crease, it glides on easier if you don't have a shadow primer and you don't set that primer, and it just tends to keep the gleam a little bit better. I don't know, I just like it. So I'm just taking this eyeshadow stick in the shade Sandstorm from Wonder 2 and just scribbling it all over my eyelid. And I'm taking it a little bit above the crease too and kind of up at an angle to give a little bit of a lift to the eye. And then I'm going to take a blending brush, kind of a firm blending brush, and just blend this out all across in circular motions as well. And this is really all you have to do. You can totally stop here. You don't need liner. I am going to show you though a really, really pretty liner. So I took it a little bit above the crease because if I open my eye, you can't see what's in my crease. I'm gonna also color right below my lower lash line, diffuse that out. So these will stay all day and they will not crease. And I love, love, love the way they just have such a gleam to them. And the reason why we did set above our crease is because I'm going to place a bronzer into my crease. And this bronzer does have a little bit of a sheen to it. And this is just for those of you who do tend to crease a little bit and you're a little bit worried about transfer. That way you just don't have to worry about that bronzer transferring as much if you set above the lid. And I'm actually going to place the highlight shade onto my brow bone just to give a little bit of a highlight just right there and into the corner of my eye. I'm going to take the shade Essential Brown. So this eye has kind of a hood. The crease comes down a little bit below where my eyeliner needs to go. So you're really going to see how this works for kind of a moderately hooded eye. So I'm going to just place a dot right where my lash line ends just to mark it. And then I'm going to just scribble this all along the lash line and stop where that dot is. And I'm making it a little thicker at that dot, but I'm not creating a wing. And you are just going to buff this out. You can add more very easily. So it might be easier to start small and then build up. And you can stick to just the lash line if you want. And I am just smudging this against my lashes and smudging it up. I've really been loving these liners because they smudge, but they last all day. And do you see how I can add more on top if I want? If I want to deepen it, I can, and I can keep smudging. It's totally up to to you. Of course, that's going to add more time. You do you. You make it how you want it. And I'm telling you, you can make your eyeliner look really, really nice, even if you have a hooded eye, and you can still get that uplift. That fold is going through it and it's still got an uplift. The eyes always look so heavy until the face is done. Okay, it's time to dig into this baby and show you which brushes I use and how I've been using this for every day. I'm taking an angled brush into the bronzer shade and just contouring as usual. Or you could take a regular bronzer brush and just dip it in, kind of swirl it, pinch it if you want to contour, and I'll just go heavier around my hairline really, really quickly if I feel like contouring a little bit. Usually if I'm in a hurry, I just take the bronzer and go over the high points of my face, which I desperately need to do right now because I'm looking a little bit pale. And I usually just take bronzer where the sun hits me naturally, and it's just so easy to have this palette that has everything right here and I don't have to reach for other things, you know? Okay, really quickly before I move on with the rest of this palette, I'm going to pop in some footage really quickly of me using the Wonder 2 Perfect Selfie HD Photo Finishing Powder Bronzing Veil. I used this in a live stream with you guys, and I was actually really, really shocked at how well it worked for my face because it looks kind of dark, like it's going to be really muddy and patchy, but it's super smooth and it works really nicely for a matte sheer bronzer, believe it or not. So I just wanted to show you that really quickly. If you're looking for a single product, this is really great. I know this video is about getting ready quickly with the palette, with, you know, quick eye look, but I could not show that, not because this is sponsored by them, but because I just really want you guys to know that that's a great product. Okay, so I bronzed up. I mean, things are looking better already. The next thing that I do is the blush. Now, I'll typically go into my blush in this palette with something like the contour brush that I just used. Everything will be linked down below. Or I use this blush brush from my Sonia G Sky Face set. Actually, all the brushes from that set I use with this palette. It's just been out of stock, so I kind of hesitate to tell you guys about it, but I'll link it anyway just in case you want to throw it into your wish list, because this is actually something I use to contour with, and I like the highlighter brush from that set too, and the face brush I will be using. And the Wayne Goss airbrush is another blush brush that I use. For the blush, I like to mix them together. I just think it creates a really pretty warm look. It's super easy to apply. I mean, look at that. It just really quickly gives a beautiful glow. With a luminosity but not shimmer, it almost means you don't need highlighter, but I'm going to show you the highlighter today because I know you want to see this palette. All right, we have that, and now I'm going to do a highlight with something. What? So the highlight brush that I usually use is the Mini Cheek from the Sonia G Sky Face set. e.l.f. makes a good face highlight brush. The Wayne Goss 02 brush is a great highlight brush. Again, all my options will be linked down below. And I'm hoping this will pick up on camera. Sometimes highlights don't with natural light. Yes, I think it is. It just looks really pretty. You don't have to do this on quick makeup days though. I just wanted to show you the palette and the brushes that I use for it. I'm gonna try to come up with another option for a face brush for you. I just don't have one right now while I'm filming this. This is the Master Face Brush from Sonia G. My other option is unfortunately also by Sonia G. It is the Face One brush. I just have not found any face finishing powder brushes that rival Sonia G's. They're just beautiful. And hey, Christmas is coming up, holidays are coming up. You can add them to your wish list. Just saying. So I have been mixing these two. I know some people like to set with the lighter one under their eyes and then set with this one. I don't set with these. I use them as finishing powders because I don't know, feel like they work better to kind of diffuse everything together. They are called ambient lighting powders. I think they are meant to diffuse. That's what I use them for anyway. I really like a good finishing powder when all my makeup is done. I just feel like it gives a great candlelit glow, a luminosity to the face. And also if you go overboard with your contour, your blush or bronzer, highlighter or something, it tones it down, makes it look more seamless. This is how the look came out. Now for the eyes, you could use any shade you want. I just think the look comes out so cohesive looking and it can be done so quickly, and it's appropriate no matter where you're going. I hope you found this helpful, and if you have any questions, let me know in the comments down below. Also, let me know what you do when you need to get out the door quickly but still look polished. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to Wonder2 for sponsoring this video. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button, become part of the family, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.